Chapter 12. Heading upriver.
This river ought to take us right up to the monastery.
At least now we're past the halfway point, but now we have another jet ski. I'm not even going to pretend to be excited. Great, Shailene only has a handgun now. No longer a grenade launcher. Why are there still barrels floating on the river? It made somewhat sense in the river because, in the town or the city, because, you know, they kind of knew we were going through there, so it makes sense to these mines. They don't really know we're going up this river, so also a boat of theirs just went up the river. What, did they have to shoot all of the barrels itself, and they thought, oh, let's just lay more in case another boat of ours comes along? It just, for me, adds a hindrance that isn't needed. It's hard enough to drive anyway. So maybe just add some obstacles that can damage the boat. Maybe hell, even add a health system to the boat, and you know, you hit enough objects and the boat gets damaged. Or the jet ski even. But don't add barrels that explode if you hit them once. That's just not a good idea. But overall, one thing. Let that one go. Another thing that was said about this game, because I was reading up about does everyone else find it so difficult, and yeah, apparently a lot of people do as well. But another thing a lot of people said was that it's a very repetitive game, which is true. You know, you can argue no, it adds puzzles. I played one of the Lara Croft games, and I played more puzzles in that game than I have in this one so far. And although obviously this game is the first one, this is Naughty Dog's first attempt at a adventure game, as I can understand. I do believe they did Crash Bandicoot before this, but at the same time, they must have known they were making the game this hard and this repetitive, honestly. But I'll try and hopefully after this episode I won't be ranting as much because I would have chilled down a bit and just moved on to a new day, a new dawn. At least with this gun you can actually spam the trigger. You see, like, I don't add this doing a gunfight, but add stuff like this. You know, instead of having barrels in the middle of the water, you have to stop and shoot every now and then. Have it so that you hit rapids and seriously get pushed back, so it's all about proper timing, momentum, hell, even a bit of luck. Oh yeah, I'll try and stop complaining now, because you guys are probably a little bit sick of it. But yeah, I think honestly this game shows too why I would seriously consider before playing something like Dark Souls that is designed to be very difficult. Mainly because I probably enjoy Dark Souls, because what I've seen, it has a lot of customization to it, and you go up and change your character, which I find fun, and I do find I'm less stressed out when I get choices like that than when I'm forced to use stuff like in this game. There was a barrel just there. But you see this there? That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't be in a game. You shouldn't have to go through a whole segment of rapids, constantly trying to get up them, and instantly get into a gunfight. As for me, I just dislike that a lot. But yeah, for something like Dark Souls, I'd imagine I could enjoy playing it because there is some customization involved in it, which I find less stressful, because then I don't complain at the developers for giving you these stupid choices. You know, you have to use this gun, you have to use this. I actually get some choice of what I want to use, and I'm able to work out best what to use. But if you're a games developer and you're watching this, please don't ever do this. Don't ever make a game, adventure game, which is meant to be really fun, really difficult. You know, I don't know if I want to try just speeding through this scene. Because it's going to be a lot easier than it is to fight through it. Especially seeing as I'm being pushed downhill with barrels coming my way. At least this gun is powerful. I'm just speeding through. We're not gonna. Wait, am I meant to go up here? Doesn't look like. Apparently I'm meant to go up here. I didn't know jet skis were capable of that, but okay. Also, this camera's really bad. Just there, I wasn't touching it at all. Oh, no, still down. Still pushes me down, over. I wasn't touching it at all, but it still turned with the boat, which makes it really difficult for turning and seeing what's around the corner. Thank God there's none of that in the second.